up the road. If I could be there, tell you I love you, but when you home, I never get that. Would you ask them questions like me? Like where you be at? 'Cause I'm out 4 in the morning, on a corner rolling, doing my own thing. I had things on the side, made you cry. The rules change up, but one they still apply. If I made you like a toy, sometimes I wish I could have the boy. If I was always gone, get beside me home. I told you I was with my crew when I knew it wasn't true. Never act like you, want the man up in your shoes. I'm messing with your head again, dose of your medicine. What if I had things on the side? Made you cry. Rules change up, but would they still apply? If I made you like a toy, sometimes I wish I could have the boy. I don't know if y'all noticed, when that song came out, I was like 10 or something. Didn't Beyonce do If I Were a Boy? Or a song like that? I feel like Sierra makes a lot of music for the girls that have like swag. And Beyonce makes music for the girls that get shit done. Period. And make it look so easy. And it's not. Honestly, B needs a freaking K-pop, but call it B-pop. Like, course, bitch. Okay, hold on. Because I don't want it too much looking like it's not working, but I'm trying to use this as a belt, low-key. Woo! It's okay. I ain't coming to no Florida. This is the second person that said that today. Stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Florida. You guys are freaking crazy down there. I said this. I said this. Y'all are crazy. You sounded say relax. You cannot tell me about myself if I know myself. Okay. Whatever. Okay, sorry, Florida. I'm gonna come down there, okay? Sorry, yeah? Let me be fake for now. Let me be fake. Let me be fake. I mean, I would love to go to Florida. I would love to be there on Ocean Drive with all the tourists, with all the hustlers, with all the fake photographers get easy $50 off of you. I would love to be there with the chaotic bipolar weather around this time. I would love to be there with all the hustlers and the prostitutes. Like the last time I went to Florida, it was like GTA. Like, I shit you not, it was GTA. Me and my friends was hella cute. Even my friend Julio. Oh my God, it's his birthday! Oh my God. I'm a terrible friend because I always forget his birthday every year. Oh my God. Let's see if he answers, y'all. If he answers, I will be scared because, like, he's half black, Jamaican, and half Hispanic. Wait. Why the fuck did he hang up? He knew it was me. He knew it was me. Wait, he texted me. I'm low-key not a good friend, though, so I can't even sit here and front. I'm such a bad friend. I haven't spoken to him since October. Happy birthday. He's so annoying! He's so annoying! I fucking hate Geminis! He's so annoying! Instead of answering the phone, you know what he says? Driving. Fuck you. If I go to Florida, it's because he's gonna be the one picking me up from the airport. I can't fucking stand Geminis. Happy birthday to your big head ass. I love you. Heart. This is okay. Let me tell you something. He is a hot mess just like me. Okay? Like, he ain't even. He's cute. Okay, he's cute. But, like, he ain't even all that. He's like me. Like, I am not a supermodel, but I get that type of treatment. He's the same. He didn't even know that. Okay? He ain't even all that, but he acts like I'm that guy, girl. With or without you. Like, I do love our friendship. Like, somewhere along the early stages of our friendships, he tried to confess, and I've been feeling you, but you got with this person at this time. And I didn't want to say anything. Hey, just give me a minute. And he's like, I didn't want to say anything because you were dating this person. And he first, I'm like, I shit you not. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this information? That's how I was like to him. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this information? He's like, I don't know. And I know what I told him after he confessed? I'm like, take it to your fucking grave. Because, like, you knew I was dating your friend. And as soon as we break up, within a week, he's so toxic. He is so toxic. You know what? Because I cussed him out. That's why he's in his feelings, though. But he's on the border of Gemini Cancer. I can't stand his ass. I said, happy birthday to your big head ass. I love you. He goes, thank you. I appreciate you. He's just my friend. So I'll accept it. But, like, you guys have been having a lot of mucus leave my body. It's kind of gross. But I'm going to call him later because that's my dog. Like, even when I was married and going through my divorce, he had my back. That's like my real friend. I know we be flirting. It's like a Drake and Nicki situation. Like, we flirt just for fun, but I would never get with him. Like, ever. Like, ever. Okay? Like, I love him too much as a friend because he's helped me overcome a lot of shit. Like, he's one of those people you least expect to come through, but he doesn't. He will tell you, oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it if you do this, and that, and he turn around and do it. Because he knows if you're really asking him, and he's taking the time to be for your friend over the years, and you're really asking him, like, he knows me. I'm not going to ask nobody for shit. I'm not the type of person to ask people stuff. I like to get it on my own. But he knows if I'm asking, he's more times than not, he's not going to ask for an explanation. He usually just gives it to me. He's like, yeah, you don't ever ask for nothing. So if I'm asking him, it's because something is really going on. Okay? So let me tell you the story about how we actually met, right? He's just a friend. Say you just a friend? Okay. I used to play IMVU. I don't know what IMVU stands for, but if you look at my name, Mayvum, MAEVUIM, I took May and I scrambled the letters in IMVU to make Mayvum. That's how Mayvum came about. I used to be such a big old nerdy, fun, like social media website avatar type of girl. And then I'm over this. I'm like, I want to live this life for real. Because, like, why am I avataring all this shit and I don't got it in real life? So I'm going to get it. So I met him on there. And obviously, you know, you don't go on the internet to meet strangers, right? I've met him over the years. So, like, around the time I graduated high school, when I was 18, we've been friends that whole time. And I told him, hey, I'm getting off of this because, like, I don't really like the energy here. And I want to live my real life. He's like, all right, cool. Keep me in your contacts. And we kept in contact for all these years. He kept the same number. I remember one time he was scared he was going to get arrested because he got into it with his father. He called me crying, bro. I ain't never seen a grown man cry like that. But he called me crying. He was like, May, I fucked up. He's like, May, I fucked up. Because his dad's kind of toxic. He's like, man, I fucked up. He's like, I just lost it and I punched him in his face. I'm like, what do you mean you punched him in his face? He's like, if you don't hear from me again while I'm in jail, I'm sorry. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you doing? You're just talking all this crazy shit in my ear. He's like, because his dad was always abusive in and out of his life. And he's like, I'm sick of him, like, take advantage of his mom. My mom and this and that, and I don't want him in my life anymore. And I don't want him coming close to me, my family, and my niece, because if you're just going to go, you might as well just stay gone. I'm like, well, that's fair. And then he's like, his dad got in his face. And Julio's grown at this time. Julio, I think he's 1 year younger than me. So if I'm 26, he's 25. But Julio is tall, okay? I'm 5'6". He's like 6'2", okay? And he's big. He's a security dude. He works at the security in the clubs and at the casinos in Florida. So, and the reason why I know this is because we actually met. Yeah, we actually met in person. I wasn't planning to go to Florida for him. It was just a friend's trip. None of us wanted to pay for a ride to get picked up from the airport. So I just hit him up. I'm like, oh, I have a friend. And they're like, you got a friend out here? I'm like, yeah, he says he lives here. And he said he'll come pick me up. And they're like, okay. Tell me this man pulls up. Bro, I hate guys, though. They try to act like they don't be doing stuff to flex. Right? He painted this picture to me like he was some bum on the internet with low confidence, this, and that. I pull up. It's this, like, Viltrumite looking dude. I don't know if you guys watch Invincible, and the guy that's in the red with the fur, he literally looks just like him. But he pulled up, and I'm like, I'm here. He's like, yeah, I see you. Get in the car. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, you can't say hello? He's like, I don't got to say hello to you. I already know you. I'm like, okay, bye. So I'm like, okay, bye. It's me, my friend Kay, and her friend T. And we get in the car. Kay is paranoid because she's like, I don't know this dude. You say you know him, and so is T. I'm kind of paranoid too. And then on top of that, when he picks me up with his freaking pew pew in the passenger seat. He doesn't even move it. I'm like, He's like, oh, sorry about that. That's normal around here. I'm like, okay, I'm done with you. That's why I'm like, you Florida people are crazy. Okay? You Florida people are crazy because the way when he picked us up from the airport to take us to our Airbnb, like, he was driving like a lunatic, even though I like the highways in Florida. That's one thing I give it credit for. The highways in Florida are chef kiss, okay? But they drive like lunatics. I don't know, them in Texas, they're neck and neck for bad drivers. Okay? So, actually, I lied. Texas is number one by far. No, it goes Texas then Florida. Florida got a speeding problem, but so does Texas. But Texas is worse, in my opinion. Maybe because I was there longer. Okay? So, he's driving like a lunatic after he picks us up from the airport, right? Cool. And, mind you, I'm sitting here trying to chop it up, this and that. He's like, girl, why are you trying to give me the one-on-one when I've been knowing you? He's like, just because we're meeting the first time doesn't mean I don't know you. He's like, stop trying to be fake. I'm like, You are so exhausting to deal with at times. He's a Gemini, okay? He's a Gemini. And I'm a Sag. So I believe our friendship is really karmic. That's my dog. He know he can holler for $1. I mean, I have it, but he still can holler for $1. Okay? And what you would call it? I know I can always ask him for $1 as well. That's my boo. He's not my boo, but that's like my friend. You know what I'm saying? He got my back. Because with all the shit that went down with my ex-husband, he was there supporting me. He was like, hey, relationships come and go. People fuck up all the time. Stop beating yourself up, May. And it felt good to just have a guy friend. Even though I know any straight man that's friends with a conventional pretty woman, y'all are gonna be attracted to people, to each other. It is what it is. So y'all be thinking, oh my God, they're just a friend. They would never think about me like that. I'm sorry. If he likes women and you're pretty, you're just not a priority, but he still would hit that. So get it out. Get it out. Get the delusion out of your head. A man is going to be a man. If you're pretty and you're in his proximity, he going to want to hit that. Okay? So get it out your head. It doesn't matter how sweet and nice and, they try to downplay how they feel. If you're pretty and you're around a straight man, he's going to want to hit that. Point blank, period. It's a dominance thing. Okay? Hi, y'all. Hi, Yusuf. It's a dominance thing with men. Okay? So the more you get this shit out of your head, the more you accept it, the less you are shocked by those confessions that you get. With him, I'm actively making the decision not to see him in a romantic way because I want to keep my friend. He's not ugly. He's very attractive. But I don't want to lose my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one time... I could not control my emotions because one girl that was friends with me, he calculatedly dated her to see if he could get a reaction out of me. And he did. He did. To see if I was fronting. The problem is, I don't know, I'm prideful at times. I don't know what to think at times when it comes to men. And especially in the category and the conversation of friendships, you know? But he dated this girl I was got friends with, and I low-key apologized to her. I'm like, that is kind of childish, because, like, I was mad at him. I'm like, you could have chose to date any bitch, and you chose to date my friend. I don't like my niggas dating, like, I don't no, niggas dating my friends. I don't, because it puts me in an awkward position, and if shit goes left, I gotta be the one to decide, and I don't like that. Keep me, like, we could keep it cute, but, like, I don't know. I didn't like it. It felt calculating to me because right after I told him that, I befriended this really pretty girl, and then he started dating her. And then he started antagonizing me. I'm like, okay, nigga, go do you. And I was so mad. We made up, though. We didn't even talk for months after that shit. I was like, you're fucking weird. Because it's like, okay, you wouldn't date me, so you want to date somebody next to me. All right, cool. Cool. But we got over that. That was such an ugly chapter in our friendship. I will tell you that. That was an ugly chapter in our friendship. Like, I was like, he literally made it a mission to fuck every one of my female friends around me. To, like, create this, like, circle of negativity because I didn't want to, I didn't want to, I didn't want to go that route with him. Like, that was my friend. I don't fuck with my friends. I'm sorry. I don't. So he made it a mission. Like, it wasn't just one girl. I noticed there was 3 girls he did this with. He started screwing with them. Like, and then once I realized it was a pattern, I checked him. I'm like, you could choose to date any woman in the world. Why are you dating the women in my friend group? He's like, I can do what the fuck I want. I'm like, really? Really? I'm like, because it's annoying dealing with this negativity when you decide they're not enough for you, and then when I make new friends and reintroduce them to you, and you start dating them, and the circle never ends. The cycle never ends. Cycle never ends, and it's unfair to them. And it makes me seem like I'm some sort of madam or pimp bringing these hoes to you, and I'm not that type of woman. And he got mad at me because I told him how it is. Okay? He got mad at me because I told him like it is. You know, most men ain't gonna accept it. He's a good friend, but I'm like, I think it's kind of weird. Like, why are you making it a pattern to date the women that I'm friends with when you've dated several other women that are not in close proximity to me? I just thought it was weird. So, and it was also an awkward situation where it's like, I don't want to befriend him, and then the girls feel like, oh, I'm being a pick me and underneath him and supporting the decisions that he's making when it's damaging our relationships. No, I'm like, you're putting me in an awkward position. So once he got over the fact that he's accepted we will never be together, our friendship actually became more healthy. You know, I told him straight up, I'm not looking for that with you because it would hurt to lose him. And then basically I did technically lose him in that sense for those few months. I did lose him because he wasn't digesting the fact that it was never going to happen. He tried to date me through the women's I was befriending, bringing them onto him, leading them on, discarding them, recycling them when I bring a new friend over. And once he realized, okay, there will never be enough for you, and once I laid that hard boundary, like it was such a toxic time in our friendship. Like for a year we did not speak because I was like, this is what it is, this is what it is. I will always have your back, but I don't know. And I was just always in relationships around the time. So it's like, I don't know. He's a little weird. He's a Gemini. So y'all do what y'all do with whatever information you could deal with when it comes to that. But like, when I went to Miami and he picked us up, he was really comforting and very sweet to me. Like, he has a lot of Cancer placements in his birth chart, okay? Like, my ex-husband is a Cancer. So, I just think, like, there was just a variety of reasons why I would never see him in that way. 1 being long distance, 2 being age, 3, it's like, you need people in your life that are not just trying to mess with you sexually. Like, you just need genuine people. So I think once he finally accepted that, our friendship became healthy. So I'm glad that ugly period had to happen because it's like he would not accept it. Okay? He would not accept it. Like, he was really transparent with me, okay? He was like, hey, I've liked you first, but then Reggie got to you first. So I don't know what to do. I mean, thank you. And Reggie obviously isn't in the picture anymore, but but that's just what it is. So yeah, guys, that was how I met my friend Sincere Julio, Don Julio, after Julio. It's his birthday, y'all. He's like, you always forget. He's like, you always forget. I'm like, I'm not gonna forget. I do care. Like, that's my sweetie. You know, that's my friend. So he's a sweetheart. He has the best interest for me. Like, I know he doesn't want to accept it to just be a friend. Like, we never kissed. The most we done was hug. Even the hug too, he was being fucking weird with that too. He was like, that's not how you hug somebody. I'm like, dude. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Don Julio. I care too much about my friendship to be playing like that. Like, I need strong men in my life, not men to be messed with. Who knows though? The future, you really can't tell. He's still Thank you. I gotta sneeze. Huh. He's the biggest menace I've ever met. He is the. That's what I tell you guys when y'all be like, "Oh, come to Florida." No, he's crazy.